Once again, we're going to get her out. On this episode of the Off-Road Tradies, Luke and Rodney sneak off early to camp on the Murray River, enjoying some time to relax and a fish before heading off to meet up with Kimberly and the girls and continue the trip along the famous border track.
They're ridiculous. After a quiet night beside the fire, telling a few yarns and having a well-deserved beer, we leave the river camp and start the journey. Close to the river, the scenery is river gums and dirt tracks, which then open up into the floodplains, dry and cracked clay plains and dusty trails. From our camp on the river, we meandered our way down the dusty tracks to the border point of South Australia and Victoria on the edge of the mighty Murray River. Along the way, taking in some great views, historical places and markers. These included the old Customs House, which now has coffee, a boat ramp and a camping area in the National Park. We also stopped at a rebuilt site marker that was originally built by the survey party in the 1850s. After meeting up with the girls at the Sturt Highway, we continued along the well-beaten track that is the border track.
Dad, if you went that way, you wouldn't have any bumps and you would just go.
This section of track was a nice little drive and very uneventful, apart from Rodney wasting a full beverage that ended up all through his car and lap. This was due to Rodney not adjusting his new Outback arm suspension and was still running a soft setting from the earlier smoother tracks. Once he'd reset this and adjusted the shocks to a much harder setting, there was no more lost drinks and a much happier wife.
Oh, I just got into that. We have to do this level again.
it back. We made it out, then we made it back. We take them out, we're still in the world like heroin. I've been having a panic attacks when I'm having an nap. Love, the one thing that I know.
That was until the rain came, and it came in bucket loads. With the rain came a change of plans. We quickly made our way to the old shearers' quarters in hope for some respite from the torrential rainfall.
Take two. Not sure how much of that you got before the battery went flat. This is where we camped last night, under the veranda at the old shearers' quarters, which you can book through the Murray Sunset National Park. But we just needed somewhere that was dry to roll the swags out and have dinner. So no fire, too wet last night just to have a fire. I was ready to go home, but anyway, we got through it and it looks like a beautiful day. Fingers crossed we can make our way through to the border track between Pinnaroo and Bordertown, and then we'll hopefully camp at Red Bluff or somewhere like that tonight, and then through back to home tomorrow.
So we've just gone to clean up, pack up, get ourselves all sorted out. The mighty manual Ranger, kickstart, boom, first go. Let me see. Someone needs a jump start. Hang on a minute. Just let me get all this on footage. Hang on. R.D. Wilson Electrical. What's going on, mate?
Or maybe the interior lights have flattened the battery.
Rookie error. Rookie error.
3 for 6, so it should be right.
Once again, we're going to get her out and get use out of it.
Slow down, close and going. Nice bits there.
Red and green, black and white. Solid green, ready start. Solid green, ready start.
There we go?
Yep.
It's probably not. These things don't let it start. It's the problem. An old school car is good. Give it a go, you reckon?
Yeah, try. If it doesn't work, I'll bring the jump weights around. Jumper leads it is. Hey, good morning everyone.
Morning.
How'd we go last night?
Good.
How'd you go, Layla?
A little good.
Not as good. Anyway, that's fine. We're all packed up, ready to go. Head back from the shearers' quarters to the border track and just keep following it along, and hopefully we can get through it today. I know the section between Pinnaroo and Bordertown is more famous and gets more people on it, but this section proved to be quite an adventure and a good learning experience. It would really suit beginner four-wheel drivers or explorers that are just starting out and want to test their skills and also what their vehicle capabilities are.
I can't believe it. That it's so sandy now. That means we're almost there.
Getting there, yep.
I'm gonna say we can see a big hill and a big hill. You're gonna have to get up that.
On the border. I don't know if you want to go left on Dubbo and follow the official border track, or whether you just want to run along the fence line.
Right up your bum. It's raining.
I'd assume this is more fun than the actual Just when it seems like you're getting to the end of this thing, you crest another dune, and there in the distance is more track and another dune to get through. It's actually a very good lead-in track if you were planning on doing the Simpson Desert or Goog's track in the near future. Lunch on the run, pies in the travel buddy, and then some airing down so that hopefully we can get through the deeper sand tracks ahead. Looking very ominous again. I really don't feel like camping in the rain again tonight, but we'll see how we go. We just pulled up at it's called the Rock Pools. I've never been here. Not sure exactly what it is. Not the most well maintained by the looks, but we'll go and have a squiz. Sure is.
Yeah, look!
Literally, Chelsea, literally.
Chelsea, look at that big one! That big one there. Cool. And look at this one! That's so beautiful!
I'm glad we came. It's just water.
There, Dad.
It's just got a stick in there.
That bone thingy.
Okay.
There's something.
Yeah, it's a bone. After lunch, we ventured off the main border track and went to see the rock holes, which was probably not as exciting as we'd hoped for, but the drive was interesting, and then we met up with the border track not long after that. Another downpour of rain made for some very interesting driving. Lots of mud and water holes to keep the kids amused during a long day in the car. The kids loved the fact that the mud went over the car and continuously had a laugh about it. Quick stop to check out some old car bodies and an abandoned house, then back to the wheel and try to get to Pinnaroo. If you love dirt tracks, whoops, sand and the mallee, then this part of the border track is a must-do for you. What more can this day throw up? Mud, dirt, sand, rain, and now bloody tumbleweeds. Tumbleweeds so thick you can't see the track anymore. Well, we definitely underestimated how long it would take us to complete this section of the border track. Combine that with a late start, and here we are coming into Pinnaroo in the late afternoon to top up the fuel. Join us next time when we meet up with Curl, Nathan and the boys as we take on the infamous dunes of the border track. The Off-Road Tradies wouldn't be possible without our sponsors and supporters. You can find the Off-Road Tradies on Instagram and Facebook. Hit us up if you've got any questions or just want to stop and send a message. For information on upcoming tours and events, check out our website.